was a dark and stormy night in the small, isolated town of Ravenswood. The wind howled through the empty streets, and rain pounded against the windows of the old Victorian houses. In the midst of this eerie night, a young woman named Emily found herself alone in her creaky, century-old home. As Emily huddled under a thick blanket, the only source of light in the room flickered ominously. The air was heavy with tension, and the rhythmic pattering of raindrops on the roof seemed to synchronize with the anxious beats of her heart. The distant echoes of thunder resonated through the shadows, creating an unsettling atmosphere. Suddenly, above the symphony of the storm, Emily heard it, a strange noise that cut through the night like a knife. It was a low, guttural sound that seemed to emanate from the very walls of her ancient home. At first, she dismissed it as just the house settling or the wind playing tricks on her mind. However, as the noise persisted, it grew more distinct, taking on an otherworldly quality that sent shivers down her spine. Unable to ignore the eerie sound any longer, Emily cautiously rose from her cocoon of blankets and tiptoed through the dimly lit corridor. The floorboards beneath her creaked with every step, adding to the unsettling atmosphere. The strange noise seemed to guide her, echoing through the narrow halls like a siren's call. As she approached the source, Emily realized that the sound was coming from the basement, a place she rarely ventured into, especially during stormy nights. With trembling hands, she reached for the rusty doorknob, the ominous noise growing louder with each passing moment. The door swung open with a reluctant groan, revealing a narrow staircase that descended into the darkness below. Emily hesitated, her imagination running wild with visions of unseen horrors lurking in the shadows. Despite her fear, an inexplicable force pulled her downward, deeper into the bowels of the house. As she descended, the strange noise evolved into a haunting melody, echoing off the damp stone walls. Emily's heart raced, and a cold sweat clung to her skin. The basement, once a storage space for forgotten relics, now felt like a crypt filled with the echoes of an unknown realm. At the bottom of the stairs, Emily discovered an ancient, dusty phonograph emitting the haunting tune. The room was filled with a soft, otherworldly glow, casting eerie shadows on the dilapidated furniture. As she approached the antiquated device, the music abruptly stopped, leaving her in deafening silence. Just as Emily thought she was alone, a chilling whisper echoed through the darkness. "You were never alone, Emily." The words seemed to materialize from the shadows themselves, sending a wave of terror through her. In that moment, Emily felt an invisible presence around her, and the temperature in the room plummeted. The whispers grew louder, telling tales of long-forgotten secrets and ancient malevolence. The very walls seemed to close in as the unearthly voices intensified. Terrified, Emily stumbled backward and fled up the stairs, leaving the basement door ajar. The strange noise lingered behind her, haunting her every step. As she slammed the door shut, the whispers faded into the storm's cacophony, leaving Emily with the chilling realization that some secrets are best left undisturbed in the shadows of the night. If you like horror stories, make sure to like and subscribe.